Here we are in Logroño at the Excel Laboratory, where we're going to speak with Antonio Palacios. Hi, Antonio.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
We're good. We're very happy to be here, and we're very interested about how your technical background has brought you into the Lazarus wine project.
Okay, my main profession is a winemaker, so I love making wine, of course, but also I am working in Rioja University. We have found 5 years ago a sensorial department, and in this department we started to work in research, of course, in the field of the wine, but we started with the folds, wine folds. How to evaluate the chemical compounds giving off flavors in the wine, the thresholds, so on. So we make to spite wines in order to know how a chemical compound could give a problem in the wine. It was the first approach in the sensorial winemaking, because we were very lucky. We make a collaboration with a blind winemaker. This blind winemaker showed us the good development of the sensitivity, of the sensorial, the smelling, how they could go deeper than us in terms of sense the wine, especially in the nose, especially in the mouthfeel. So, tasting within, we discover a new way, because as you see behind me, there is a chromatography, gas chromatography device able to find in the wine a very low concentration, nanograms, for example, some of the compounds given off flavors, or maybe a very good smelling impact. But it is not human, of course. They are able to discover fantastic things, but the most important thing is how the wine impacts our sense. So this is because making this collaboration with the blind people, we discover they are able to define before us, especially before us, in terms of the pathway of the fermentation and the process of vinification, how some molecules at very low concentration are going to be bigger and bigger to change the final profile of the wine. And it's much important, this kind of information we can get with the blind people collaboration than of course this kind of machines. So these machines are able to help us, but in the winery we really discover these blind people are higher in terms of sensitivity, and to help us changing the vinification process, changing some step of the process, and to get the objective sensorial wines.
Great. So the machine may be able to find things, but they're able to sense when it becomes an issue earlier on in the...
Yes, it's like this. And this machine is able to split the chemical composition of the wine in millions of parts and to analyze one by one. Okay, but this is not wine. It could help us in order to get to know the fine chemical composition of the wine, but not the human impact of the wine. It's much better altogether. How the matrix, the chemical matrix, which is very complex, more than 1,000 of components in the wine, are going to impact our pupils, our nose, our smelling process, our emotion. Of course, he is not able to get emotion, but the wine impacts emotion, smelling and tasting it. So. For Lazarus wine vinification, for this kind of wine, we use much more the human ability for splitting the different not chemical impacts, memories, smelling notes, tasting notes, and as you can imagine, blind people they need to develop much more than us this kind of sense.
Yes.
Because for knowing the environment, all the environment give us thousands of impacts, smelling, touching, not just touching, also with the muscles memory in the tongue for knowing which food they are going to eat, the liquids, everything is sense. So they are really a fantastic help for us.
Fantastic. It's really fascinating, the human element beyond the chemical and how that affects our perception of wines.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming.